Name of Sergio Leone was American nickname. The name was Bob Rafelson.
Oh, I've seen that.
See,
name,
Bob
yeah.
Rafelson is another director. So it changed, and they say Bob Rafelson, then say, is this another director? So I call Bob Robertson. And the people go because they think that was an American movie, so with Clint Eastwood or with Charles Bronson, Henry Fonda, and then he made this amazing movie, Once Upon a Time in America, with Robert De Niro and James Woods, that is a real masterpiece.
I've seen it, yeah. Could you tell us about current trends in Italian cinema? What's new?
So you want about the crisis?
Well, actually, I wanted to move to the crisis in the economy next, but first I wanted to ask you about new Italian filmmakers.
Okay, new Italian filmmakers, yes. The new wave you talk about. Well, I think that I feel myself like a part of new wave, but in a very independent way. And the director that today I love, it's people like Paolo Sorrentino, that he just shoot a movie with Sean Penn, It Must Be the Place. They shoot in Dublin, but this guy, he has a very Italian touch. The new generation are in touch with some Italian-American director. If you see that movie, you can see that their roots come directly from Martin Scorsese, Brian De Palma, Michael Cimino, or Francis Ford Coppola. So they are really in touch with them. Other directors that this new generation in Italy love are John Milius and then Paul Schroeder. Paul Schroeder was the writer of Taxi Driver, for example. And Paolo Sorrentino is one of this director. Another one is Matteo Garrone. Matteo Garrone made amazing movie like L'Imbalsamatore. L'Imbalsamatore is the people that take the animal and he
I'm not sure I want to know.
Yes. So
no, I'm kidding.
Yes. So and L'Imbalsamatore, and then another movie is Gomorra that I showed the other day here in RMU. Gomorra was a very strong movie.
I saw that. That was Garrone?
Yeah, Garrone. It was Matteo Garrone. And then this new generation has a lot of power, because today the director has the eyes on the world. Before we are in our little country and they say, oh, we are the best in the world. Sometimes it's true. You see Fellini, you see Pasolini, you see the Visconti. But sometimes they are very proud of themselves, they are very pushed. So they're not very good director. But today, this new director, I really like. Sorrentino, Garrone, Crialese is another one. Tornatore, it's not the new generation, but it was Nuovo Cinema Paradiso. New Cinema Paradiso was a masterpiece. And Gabriele Salvatore, that he made some movie like I'm Not Scared. I don't know if you know this.
Don't know it.
Yes. And the new generation is keeping in touch with all the world. So this is the future. Yeah. Don't stay in your own little village. Go out, like I'm here. Yeah. And I'm surprised, because you think that America is in a certain way, and then you arrive and you understand that something that you have in your mind is not true. Because...
And have you been to America before?
No.
Interesting.
No, I never been.
So what hit you about America that seemed to contradict your image?
Because Hollywood shows some particular thing.
Sure.
Yes, and when you come here and you see that the people are very friendly in Pittsburgh, I say. I went in Baltimore too, and they were very, very friendly with me. And sometimes people say, oh, don't go in Baltimore. Take care, Baltimore in this way. But I enjoy my time. I enjoy really my time, like I'm enjoying Pittsburgh. If you go in New York, the people maybe are much more stressed.
Well, I'm originally from Virginia, and we had the same story about New Yorkers, that, you know, they're hostile and not friendly at all. I've gone there and been treated just wonderfully. So
Absolutely. But sometimes, you know, the movie that they show in Italy are just a movie like you think that they think about us, that we are mafia, spaghetti, and mandolino.
Yeah.
So you think that America has some other thing. And another thing that I didn't know that in America all is so big. You order something, and for tea is small, and for you is small, and for them is big. And then you take the chocolate, and you say, but this chocolate, it tastes like stick. And then you say, protein chocolate. So it was the food culture is totally different from the culture that we have in Italy. Totally. And I feel a little bit sick. Because, you know, in your DNA, you have attitude for eat everyday meat. In my culture, I have attitude to eat everyday carbohydrate, not meat. So sometime about my diet, I have to take care because it's very different.
Yeah,
very different.
Interesting. What's the drinking age in Italy, if there is one?
The drinking.
Yeah, is there an age? Can you only drink at a certain age?
Well, 18 years. But I was drunk when I was 15 the first time. So well, in Italy, this kind of, if you don't drive and you drink, maybe the policeman come and you say, guys, go home. But I saw in UK, in Dublin, that sometimes they take you and put you in jail, no reason. In Italy, we have different cultures, so sometimes they are very friendly. The policemen too. They come, oh, we go to take a beer together, maybe tomorrow. But now you go home, guy.
Let me bring this around to the issue you raised earlier, which is one of the reasons you've come to RMU at this time is to help us celebrate the 150th anniversary of Italian unification and independence. And it's strange timing because, in a certain sense, the economic crisis seems to be threatening Italy's independence in certain ways today. I know that you're strongly interested in politics, and I'm wondering how you are responding to the economic crisis in Europe, and especially that seems to be engulfing Italy.
Italy lost the middle class. The middle class was the filter of our society. The middle class was the power of our society. When Berlusconi came in charge, he teach to all the Italian people, you have choice to be the best one in the world. I don't say that Berlusconi is wrong or he is right. But a lot of people say, okay, Berlusconi start from the bottom. He play piano on the boat, and look at this. Now he's very wealthy. Berlusconi for us take the place of the American dream. Berlusconi for us was the American dream. So the people start to spend money. The people start to buy very stupid thing. Not one car, maybe 3 cars. Not one house, maybe 4 houses. And the price of the house in Italy is very expensive. And then you have the mortgage, that the mortgage is, today is in this way, tomorrow is another way, so you begin crazy. Then the taxes. The taxes, a lot of wealthy people don't pay the taxes in Italy. And I don't know why we don't have very strong rules. Why these people don't go in jail, I don't know. And all the poor people pay the taxes. I say that we are in crisis, but the people that was wealthy, was rich, they are very, very wealthy. They are bling bling men, like you call here. And the middle class now is poor. So we have just one chance. We have the beautiful country in the world. 70% of our architecture are historical architecture, and we have to use the tourism to fight the crisis. We have to advertise much more Italy, not just with the bad thing. Because Italy the Italian like to be victim. I don't like to be victim. I'm very proud to be Italian. The people when the Italian when they go out, oh Italy, oh they don't pay you, oh they don't. No, you have to fight because this is your country. You have to speak loud because our country is the best one in the world, and I'm very proud to be here because you people, American, you know that your country is the best one in the world. Because it's your country, it's like your mother. Sometimes I don't understand. The people go out and say, oh man, Camorra, Mafia, it's not just this one. You have to this in this way. What I have to do?
Roll up your sleeves.
What I have to do? I have to work. I have to start to take my farmland. Why I want to be a director? All the people want to go to the Big Brother, all the people want to go to the Jersey Show, all the people want to be a director, actor. There is other job. You can make a pen, you can make a piece of paper, and not just... So Berlusconi was a bad example for a lot of them, because they believe that tomorrow in Italy you could be a new prime minister. Berlusconi maybe make a lot of effort to arrive in that position, and he have a lot, maybe a strong connection. The poor guy that come from the village, maybe 1 on 1,000, could be like Berlusconi, but not all of them.
Sure. Well, interesting. What's next for you? Where do you? What projects do you have ahead of you?
Here I have a project about our Italian actress Eleonora Duse that she died in 1924 in Pittsburgh, and she said that was the worst town that she seen in her life. Why? Because at that time the snow was black.
Yeah.
Because the Steelers, because this city was full of pollution. Now it's an amazing city. And I want the title of this documentary is "How It's Beautiful to Die in Pittsburgh." It's like "How It's Beautiful to Die in Naples." We have this song in Italy. So I'm filming. Then I'm film a very important project for me about Edgar Allan Poe. For this reason, I went in Baltimore because I know that they want to close the house museum of Edgar Allan Poe, and this is very bad. They want to close because the Maryland and Baltimore mayor don't want to give them much more money. Why? Because they stay in a very, very, they call it bad area. So with a little bit of criminality, but don't care. If you give much more money, maybe all the community can work in that project. So I worked there and I interviewed some people. I went to the Edgar Allan Poe's grave. Then I go in Richmond because there is another.
That's my hometown, as a matter of fact.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
There is the museum, Edgar Allan Poe Museum. So I go there. Then I go in Philadelphia and in New York. Another project is my next book. This is Another Summer that come in a couple of weeks, and is very important for me because I took a year 1983 that for me changed the Italian way of life.
And could you do that title for us in English?
Another Summer. Another Summer. So, and was the first time, 1983, when the socialists get in power in Italy. Was a year where a girl named Emanuela Orlandi was kidnapped in the Vatican. Can you imagine?
Wow.
And nobody knows where this girl is today. Was the first year when the world discovered the HIV, the AIDS. Was the first year.
HIV.
And then was the year of the peace in Lebanon. And but was a year they're talking about a summer of children that in that particular summer they lost their innocence because they commit a murder for joke so if you read the book you understand.
Oh wow.
So I come in a couple of weeks and I want to show this book in December, maybe in Bloomfield or Lawrencefield. So I invite you to this presentation.
Wonderful. Look forward to it.
Last project is a movie that I'm shooting here and in Buffalo. I shot something. And the title is Feeling Dead. It's a tragicomedy that I finished to film in Italy in spring. And I have distributors in Italy, Brazil, and Sweden. I hope that I have some distribution in America too. So I'm in touch with a very wonderful people, Joe D'Andrea, and he has an Italian community named is Amici, and Amici it means friends, and maybe they give me some money. But I want to say thank you to the Robert Morris University and all the people that is in my project, like Michael Di Lauro, Reza Paroni, and Gregory Dell'Omo, so all the people, because it's a good help, a good hand that you give me for this project.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that. Luca Guardabascio, I really appreciate your coming in to talk with me today. It's been a pleasure, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay in America. Sounds like it may be rather extensive. Let me try to say it in your language, and please don't be insulted if I butcher my pronunciation. Multi grazie e buona fortuna.
Perfect, 99% perfect.
Great. Well, my guest today has been Luca Guardabascio. This has been Literature Out Loud, sponsored by RMU Radio and Roon, the Robert Morris University Literary Magazine. I'm John Lawson. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.